Welcome to the session of the Goddess Healing Party. I'm so glad you decided to join us. My name is LakshmiGrace Phoenix, and I will be sharing a beautiful class with you today on cooling breath. So welcome to you, and let's get started on our class today. So special welcome to those of you on the LakshmiGrace Phoenix YouTube channel and the Phoenix Rising Goddess Circle on Facebook. Welcome, beauties. So today we're going to gift ourselves a breath meditation called Chill Out with Cooling Breath. So cooling breath, or Sitali Pranayama, is a great summertime treat to practice. It cools you down, your body and your mind in the summer. It balances the body during hot flashes, menopause, pregnancy, reduces heat in the body and the mind when you're feeling aggravated and upset, and it decreases feelings of stress and overwhelm. So before we get started, I do want to check in. Can everybody hear me okay? Type in the word cool if you can hear me. Cool, C-O-O-L. In the comment section, and let me know that you can hear me, and we'll go from there. And let me know a little bit about yourself and where you're chiming in from. I don't have that information, so I'd love to hear from you and start the conversation. While you're letting me know a little bit about yourself, I'll let you know a little bit about me. My name is LakshmiGrace Phoenix. I'm the co-founder of Phoenix Wellbeing Center in Kauai, Hawaii. I help free-spirited and powerful individuals remember their true nature by releasing social conditioning, unwanted life patterns, by providing them with spiritual tools, guidance, and community so they can connect with their inner divinity and create more freedom, happiness, and a life of heaven on earth. And isn't that what we're all here to do? And isn't it exciting to learn tools to have choices around that? So you're in the right place if that's what you're looking to experience. So if you are watching the video, you are, again, either part of the Phoenix Rising Goddess Circle on Facebook or experiencing it live on YouTube. And if you're on Facebook, check out the guide section to get the most out of the community. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the little bell icon to receive notifications when I share new video posts on Tuesday and live broadcasts on Sunday. So feel free to share the direct link also of the video to anyone you think that would enjoy this meditation, or if they like pranayama, anyone that you think that would expand and really love this. Feel free to share the link, and then invite your soul family to the Facebook group and to the YouTube channel so they can experience more well-being, happiness, and know their greater selves as well. So feel free to like, share, and subscribe. All right, beauties. Well, let's get started today with Chill Out with Cooling Breath. So I'm really excited to share this beautiful class with you today. I love pranayama, which is conscious breathing, and it's really, really helpful to give yourself a tool to be able to calm your body down when you feel fight, flight, freeze, when you feel stressed out. And that tips the scale for your evolution, because you're making a choice to step out of sort of an ingrained, very ingrained pattern for humans to go into this sort of revved up physical state and mental state. And instead, giving yourself tools to be able to calm the body, calm the mind. I believe it's our next step in evolution, and it's the key to enlightenment. So pranayama practices are such an incredible way to do this. So let's learn about cooling breath and what is it and its benefits, how it works, who can benefit from it, and then we'll start our breath meditation for today. Let's get started. So let's talk about cooling breath. What is it? So cooling breath is a simple yoga breathing practice from ancient India, and it's also known as Sitali Pranayama. And to practice Sitali Pranayama, the tongue is rolled lengthwise, and then the breath is drawn in through the tongue as if through a straw. And Sitali Pranayama differs from many other types of pranayama, which are intended to warm the body. So most pranayamas are warming. So this is a special one. And Sitali Pranayama is one of the few that do that. And if you breathe through your nose, it's warming to the body. So a great way to cool the body is to breathe through the mouth, because the cool air passes over the tongue. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's look at the Sanskrit breakdown of the word. So the word Sitali is a Sanskrit word, and it means cooling or soothing. And prana, if we're going to go into pranayama, prana means life force, and ayama means extension. So Sitali Pranayama, the extending breath that cools and soothes, or the extending aspect or experience that cools and soothes. Pranayama is more than just breathing. It is expansion of life force energy. So all conscious breathing practices in India are thought to expand your life force energy. So this is the pranayama that cools and soothes. So let's talk about the Ayurvedic aspect of Sitali Pranayama. So because it's cooling aspect, Sitali breath is highly, highly beneficial for Pitta dosha. So Pitta dosha is responsible for metabolism, energy production, digestion, essentially everything that transforms in the body. Pitta is responsible for that. So a lot of fire, a lot of transformation. And so that internal fire, or that agni, it's necessary for transformation, but at times we can get overheated, especially in the summer, and especially Pitta dosha in the summer. So that's when we can practice Sitali Pranayama to cool the body, cool the mind. And that's where we're at right now. We're in Pitta season. So if you're feeling hot and sort of aggravated and flares of anger, this is a Pitta imbalance, and this breath will really help for that. So let's talk about when to practice Sitali Pranayama. It can be used to regulate the body's temperature and to still the mind anytime. It can be practiced anytime. It balances the body's temperature in hot weather, so it's great to do in the summertime, or anytime you feel overheated after exercise, after yoga practice. So this is an incredible breath to just cool your body and your mind down. So again, the cooling breath is also a treatment for Pitta dosha imbalance. So Pitta dosha imbalance shows up as red skin. If you get flushed, that's Pitta imbalance. Skin rashes, you have heartburn, excess heat in the body, over-aggravated mind, overly angry, aggressive, overwhelmed. These are all Pitta out of balance. So that's a great time to use it. So that pranayama is very balancing for those kind of situations. And let's talk about the benefits of Sitali Pranayama. So because of its cooling effect, Sitali Pranayama benefits the nervous system and the endocrine glands. And it can offer the following benefits. So it reduces excess bile waste in the liver that causes heartburn, again, reducing that Pitta aspect. It reduces fever, controls hunger and thirst, reduces anxiety and stress, increases concentration, reduces high blood pressure, which is another Pitta imbalance. Helps bad breath. It balances and cools the body during hot flashes, menopause, and pregnancy. So really important for ladies that are transitioning into menopause and also when expecting babies. Really incredible breath for all of those. And the people that can really benefit from doing this breath, particularly, again, pregnant or menopausal women, anyone who regularly experiences anxiety, those who often experience intense anger and agitation, those are probably Pitta dosha people, especially in the summer. They'll feel more aggravated, more angry, more on the edge of snapping. That would be a really good time to practice this breath. Those people would really benefit. Those needing extra support in digestion, great breath for that. And those suffering with high blood pressure and those with a Pitta imbalance once again. All right, so let's talk about some of the tips that you can use when practicing this breath. There's a few ways of doing this, And one of them is to roll the tongue lengthwise. And some people just aren't able to do that. So I'm going to give you an alternative way of doing this so you have a few different ways if you can't roll your tongue. One of them is to just do the breath with your tongue out instead of rolled, just straight out, kind of like panting. But another way, alternatively to rolling your tongue, is you can purse your lips together, creating a small opening in your mouth. So the picture shows that. And then you would touch your tongue to the back of the bottom teeth so that the air passes over your tongue. This will be the same as when we do this with the tongue out. So the intention is to have cool air going over the tongue. So you can put your tip of your tongue to the bottom of your teeth or the tip of the tongue behind the front of the teeth to cool the underside of the tongue. If you can't roll your tongue lengthwise, which some people, I guess it's a hereditary thing, they can or they can't. So if it's not something you can do, practice this. Piercing your lips and then allowing your tongue to either be behind the bottom teeth or the top teeth. So that's an alternative to what we're going to do in case you can't roll your tongue. Additionally, the directions in the meditation will be for the curled tongue method. So just know that the directions are going to be the same whether you have a curled tongue or whether you're using the pursed lips. All right. So we're going to actually practice ratio breathing with this. We've had a few classes with ratio breathing, and we're going to practice a 4 to 8 ratio breathing pattern, which is 4 counts on the inhale, 8 counts on the exhale. We'll breathe in for 4, out for 8, and we'll do it for about 10 minutes. And if you want a more advanced practice, you can lengthen the ratio breathing to a ratio pattern of 5 to 10. So it's 5 on the inhale, 10 on the exhale, or 6 to 12, 6 on the inhale, 12 on the exhale. So if you've been practicing pranayama for a long time, you may have an extended breath pattern. If that's you, you can go ahead and lengthen your breathing. If you want a simpler practice, you can shorten the ratio to 4 to 6. So you'd inhale for 4, exhale for 6. But we're going to practice 4 to 8. If that feels good, great. If it doesn't, then you can practice whatever ratio pattern feels good to you. All right, beauties. So let's go ahead and get started. So let's give ourselves this beautiful gift of pranayama today. It will soothe the mind and the body. And it's a great conscious breathing practice for beginners and for those who are experienced in pranayama practices. So everybody can practice it. But pranayama should never be rushed or hurried. And if you feel lightheaded or dizzy during the breathing practice, just simply stop and wait for the sensations to pass. And start again if you want, or just practice the meditation without the breathing. Right, beauties? So just stay tuned to your body and give your body what you need. So let's get started. You want to find a comfortable seated position. You can be on the floor or in a chair, whatever's more comfortable for you. And the important thing is to really just be comfortable. And you can grab props, bolsters, blankets, blocks, whatever you like, chair with a back. Good. And when you found your comfortable position, you can close your eyes. And we'll get started on our pranayama meditation today. So go ahead and get comfortable. Take a few breaths. Just release any stress or worries or thoughts. Notice your body sitting in the chair or on the floor. Become aware of your breathing. Become aware of your heartbeat. Relax, release, and surrender. Allow your body to feel safe. As you release, let's begin. Go ahead and bring your awareness to your breath. And just simply observe the inflow and the outflow without trying to control. Breathing naturally without controlling your breath. Good. I'll introduce a breathing practice to help us deepen into our meditation today. So go ahead and roll your tongue, curling the sides in towards the center, forming a U shape or a tube. And this creates a straw shape in your tongue. And you can stick the end of the tongue out slightly between your pursed lips. Or use the alternate method of pursing your lips with your tongue touching behind the bottom or top of your teeth. Only if you can't curl your tongue. Inhale slowly and deeply through the rolled tongue or pursed lips. The air passing should feel cool, and then close your mouth and exhale slowly through your nose, releasing the hot air. Again, inhaling through the rolled tongue. Close your mouth and exhale through the nose. Good. Feeling the cooling presence of this breath in your mind and in the body. Just feeling your body and mind cool down. Inhaling through the rolled tongue. Allow the breath to expand your chest and fill your belly. And then close your mouth and exhale through the nose. Good. Go ahead and practice again. Inhaling through the rolled tongue. Close your mouth. Exhaling through your nose. Good. Practice this a few times to get the hang of it. I'm not going to time it right away. I'll have you count to yourself to see how many seconds you inhale for and how many seconds you exhale for. So practice this for a couple of breaths.
Good. Continue to observe your breathing easily and effortlessly. Good. And now we're going to inhale for a count of 4 and exhale from anywhere to a count of 6 or 8. So inhale through the curled tongue for the count of 4. Close your mouth. Exhale through the nose for a count of 8. Inhale for 4. Close your mouth and exhale for 8 through the nose. Good. Inhale through the tongue for 4. Exhale through the nose slowly for 8. Good. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Good. Continuing at your own pace. Allowing the breath to be really full and relaxed. We'll continue this pranayama practice for a few more minutes. So I'll let you know when it's time to stop. Just allow your breath to be steady. And adjusting the breath ratio to fit your breathing if that feels good to you. Or you can stick with the inhale through the tongue for 4 and exhale through the nose gently for 8. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 8. Go ahead and continue at your own pace. Whenever your attention drifts to thoughts in your mind, sounds in your environment, or sensations in your body, just gently return to your breath. Simply, innocently go with the flow. Good. And inhale through the curled tongue for a count of 4. Close mouth and exhale through the nose for a count of 8. One last time. Good. And you can put your hands on your knees or in your lap and just relax and sit quietly. Allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. And continue to meditate in silence, enjoying the benefits of our pranayama practice. You're welcome to continue cooling breath if you like, or you can just sit quietly. And I'll watch the time, and when it's time to return, I'll chime a soft bell. Just keep your eyes closed. Allow yourself to rest in existence. Rest in awareness. Rest in being. And just rest. Existence, awareness, being. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Good. Now resting in being, resting in existence, resting in awareness. I'll introduce 4 intentions. And as I pronounce them, just allow them to wash over you. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. Lightness of being. Lightness of being. Good. And continue to rest in being. Good. Take some time to gently inhale and exhale slowly. Slowly begin to bring your attention back into the room that you're in, into this time, into this place. Gradually bring your awareness back to where you're sitting and lying. And take some time to just sit restfully. Take a few more deep breaths. And when you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and hands, wiggle your toes and feet, roll your head from side to side, and stretch and move in any way you like. Good. And when it's comfortable, you can gently open your eyes if you haven't already. Welcome back. Namaste. How was that? Was your meditation comfortable? I'd love to hear how that was for you. So feel free to write in the comments section how that was for you, and if you learned anything about your breathing patterns or anything you'd like to share about that beautiful meditation and pranayama practice. But it's a simple process, yeah? So we practice conscious breathing effortlessly. And if we notice that we've drifted away from the breath, we just gently come back to it. And we let go of any expectations about the practice, no judgments, no stories. And keep coming back to the breath. Really simple, huh? This is really how easy meditation and pranayama can be. So thank yourself for giving yourself the gift of meditation. And I thank you for joining me today. Thank you, beauties. It's always a pleasure to share these Vedic practices. And what a gift for me to share them with you. So thank you for joining. So you might want to continue to stretch and move your body. Continue to take a few more deep breaths. How's everyone feeling? Let me know in the comment section how that was for you. And if you're on the replay, I would love to hear from you too. Feel free to follow along as you would on the live program, and I will receive messages and comments immediately. So feel free to participate. So this is cooling breath. This is Sitali Pranayama. So how can you continue this beautiful practice of cooling breath? Let's talk about that. So Sitali Pranayama is especially helpful when we feel overwhelmed, angry, and when we're about to sort of lose control. So those are the times that you want to take a step back, pause, and if the situation like this arises, you can practice cooling breath for 3 minutes. Practice for 3 minutes, and then drink a cool glass of water to calm yourself down. And then you can proceed with a less emotional reaction and a deeper connection to source that will give you insight on the best way to move forward. So practice cooling breath for 3 minutes. Drink a cool glass of water, and then check in to see how you feel. You may notice a shift from being in that stress reaction to feeling more calm and at peace and easier to address what's going on in your day. And if you want a deeper practice, you can practice this daily by doing it after yoga or during your meditation practice for 5 to 10 minutes. And if you want an even deeper practice, you can do 26 rounds in the morning and 26 rounds in the evening, or 108 repetitions during a deep meditation. And that offers a really powerful tonic for the body and the digestive system. So you have a few ways of practicing: a simple 3-minute practice, and then drink a glass of water, 5 to 10 minutes every day, 26 times in the morning, 26 times in the evening, and then 108 times during a meditation practice to really feel the deep effects. And it's a beautiful tonic for the body. So I would love for you to try this, give it a try, really enjoy it, and let me know how this goes for you if you practice something longer and if you try it through your day, or even if you try the short one. I'd love to hear how that goes for you. So feel free to write that in the comment section if you have an experience, or if you're on Facebook, you can write your own post in the group and let us know how it goes. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure many ladies would support you in your journey of practicing any of the pranayamas. And another way to deepen on your path of self-discovery is to join another healing party like this one. We meet every Sunday. Next Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific time is the very first class in a 9-class series about Ayurveda. We want to experience vitality again, and this is a great way to do it. So Ayurveda Part 1, what the heck is Ayurveda? Ayurveda is a 5,000-year-old healing system that originated from India. The purpose of Ayurveda is to help us return to our natural state of health and wholeness. And doing it naturally and doing it holistically, it's a really lovely way to go. So join us for a wonderful introductory class to Ayurveda and more about Ayurveda's incredible benefits. And you'll take a dosha quiz to find find out your dosha and to find out what your mind-body constitution is, because when you can customize your health routine, you have a better ability to find balance and wholeness in that way. So join me 5 p.m. Pacific time to learn more about this ancient technique of Ayurveda and increase your mind and body health benefits. All right, beauties. So I hope to see you then. And I'll send you reminders on all social media, so you'll hear more about this. So join. And then another way to even go deeper, I invite you to go deeper with me into the teachings of meditation, yoga, pranayama, Ayurveda, shamanism, by joining the Phoenix community list. Receive weekly goodies and news and hear more about the courses and events that I'm sharing. And I'll share the link to join the community in the comments in the Facebook recording of this, or you can find the link in the YouTube channel in the description of the video. Just look for Phoenix community list and just click the link and sign up and you're in. All right, beauties. So I look forward to connecting with you there. It's going to be a beautiful connection. You come deeper into the community and I really look forward to that. So in summary today, I shared a conscious breathing meditation practice called cooling breath. And cooling breath is a form of mouth breathing that cools and calms the body and the mind. It's one of a few cooling pranayama practices from India. I only know of 3, and this was one of them, so it's very special. Sitali is the Sanskrit of this pranayama, and Sitali means cooling or soothing, and it is an expanding breath to cool and calm the body and the mind. And there are many benefits of this pranayama practice. Some are balanced temperature and reduce heat in the body. It relieves heartburn, controls hunger and thirst, reduces high blood pressure, and relieves anxiety and stress and overheat, aggravation, and anger in the mind. So incredible benefits. Some people that can benefit: pregnant and menopausal ladies, those who regularly experience anxiety or PTSD or intense anger and agitation, those with an imbalance of Pitta dosha, which those all are included in that. So those are the people that can benefit. And then we practiced a beautiful meditation using cooling breath, where we inhaled through the mouth for a count of 4, exhaled through the nose for a count of 8, staying focused on the cooling experience in the body and the mind. And feel free to experience this video again and again if you want that practice and the count. So last, I encourage you to continue practicing cooling breath on your own for 5 to 10 minutes a day after yoga or in meditation. Or for a deeper experience, 26 rounds in the morning, 26 rounds in the evening, or 108 rounds in a deeper meditation for a beautiful tonic for your body. And then that special quick breathing exercise, if you feel aggravated, if you feel frustrated, practice it for 3 minutes, drink a cool glass of water, and stay attentive to how you feel. It's a really beautiful, calming breath and experience to pause and go proceed through your day in a easy and calm way. So that's all I have for you, beauties. Thank you for joining. Any questions, feel free to type them in the comments section. I'd be happy to answer them, and I will definitely get them. So thank you for joining. If you're on the Facebook group, stay engaged and participate in the community. If you're watching on YouTube, click that subscribe button and the bell icon for updates on future videos and live broadcasts. Future videos will be posted on Tuesday. Live broadcasts are every Sunday. So thanks for joining, beloveds. It's really an honor to share these videos with you and to share the Vedas with you. The Vedas haven't always through history been available to people. So to be able to learn these techniques is really quite an honor and a privilege. So just take them in and enjoy them and really practice them as you like. So I'll see you on Sunday, yeah? So you have a special invitation to join us next weekend, 5 p.m. Pacific time, which is Los Angeles time, for the very first class in a 9-class series about Ayurveda. We want to experience vitality again, and this is a great way to do it. So Ayurveda part 1, what the heck is Ayurveda? Again, Ayurveda is a 5,000-year-old healing system that originated from India. The purpose of Ayurveda is to help us return to our natural state of health and wholeness. And doing it naturally and doing it holistically, it's a really lovely way to go. Join us for a wonderful introduction introductory class to Ayurveda and more about Ayurveda's incredible benefits. And you'll take a dosha quiz to find out your dosha and to find out what your mind-body constitution is, because when you can customize your health routine, you have a better ability to find balance and wholeness in that way. So join me 5 p.m. Pacific time to learn more about this ancient technique of Ayurveda and increase your mind and body health benefits. All right, beauty. So I hope to see you then. And I'll send you reminders on all social media, so you'll hear more about this. So join. Thanks for joining, beloveds. I'll see you then, yeah? Next weekend. Aloha. Namaste. Many blessings.